Right, joining us live now is the director for the Middle East program at Defense Priorities, Rosemary Kelanic. She is also author of the book Black Gold and Blackmail, Oil and Great Power Politics. So this idea that global shipping could reroute all the way around South Africa instead of passing through parts of the Middle East, I mean, how sustainable is that? I mean, obviously that is a much longer route, far more expensive. Is that really sustainable in the long term?
It is sustainable if you're talking about avoiding the Red Sea. It doesn't solve the Hormuz problem necessarily, but we did see the market adapt in that manner when the Houthis were targeting Red Sea shipping. And the year that that happened, 2024, profits for maritime shipping actually went up. They actually made more money on the route because it doesn't add that much in terms of insurance and fuel costs compared to the value of the cargo that they're transporting. So that is sustainable.
And so you mentioned that obviously it doesn't solve the Strait of Hormuz issue, so that still remains a key issue. And if you have a situation where, yes, if the Red Sea isn't being used and instead the Cape of Good Hope is being used, but still at the same time, given that 20% of the world's oil supply comes through the Strait of Hormuz, that still will cause oil prices to remain elevated for the time being.
That's right, it will. Although we have seen some adaptation already. So Saudi Arabia is now rerouting about 5 million barrels a day additional from Hormuz to the Red Sea. So if that continues, you go from losing 20 million barrels a day through the Hormuz to down to 15 million barrels a day. We've also seen some tankers pass through Hormuz if they've paid what appears to be a toll to Iran for doing so. We're also seeing Iranian tankers and Chinese tankers making their way through at much lower rates than before this crisis started. So we've seen some adaptation, but likely prices are going to remain high until this conflict is solved.
And so what does this say about just the fragility of depending on one or two major choke points to get the bulk of the world's oil supply to where it needs to go?
Yeah, I mean, it is an issue, and it's an issue that is partially geography and partially the market. So on the one hand, the cheapest way to send oil places is overseas, like, through shipping. Sending it through Hormuz made a lot of sense for many years because Iran did not close the strait. And the United States, of course, also promised to keep oil flowing from the Persian Gulf using US military power, hoping mostly that that would deter Iran from trying to close the strait. Now we know it's sort of backfired because we've started this war that led to the strait's closure. So if companies understand now going forward that the strait is much less secure than it was in the past, you might see more attempts to find alternative routes. Pipelines that go to the Red Sea, pipelines that go to the Mediterranean. You could even imagine building rail lines and other means of transporting oil. So that could happen in subsequent years, but it takes a long lead time to build those infrastructure.
Just in terms of, obviously we've had mixed messages coming out of the White House about whether or not we could see some kind of exit ramp, what the status of negotiations is at this point in time. If this war does continue to drag on for, let's say, several months at this point, which countries really do stand to suffer, especially in Asia? We know that China is somewhat shielded, well prepared for this, but other countries in Asia beyond China stand to lose significantly.
Yeah, so the countries that are going to hurt the most from this are the ones that have the most oil-intensive economies, the ones that consume the most oil to produce their GDP. China and Japan are both less oil-intensive than the United States is. Europe is also less oil-intensive, but developing countries in Asia, India, for instance, but also smaller countries like Thailand, Indonesia, et cetera. They're more oil intensive and they could be hurt more from this. In general, developing countries will be hurt more from this than Western countries that depend less on oil.
Right. Rosemary Kelanic, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.